Superman versus Omni-Man. Two beings who represent the pinnacle of strength and power in their respective worlds. On the surface, they appear evenly matched. They aren't. Let's break it down. Then, I'll depict how this clash would unfold. A battle scenario that leaves no doubt about who the victor would be. Stay with me. Strength. Superman's strength is on a cosmic level. He has moved planets, held tectonic plates together, and restrained black holes. His punches can shatter mountains and harm beings like Darkseid. Omni-Man, while immensely powerful, exists on a smaller scale. He's decimated armies, leveled cities, and conquered entire worlds. But his feats are planetary, not universal. If strength alone decides this battle, Superman's superiority is clear. Speed and agility. Superman's speed allows him to travel faster than light and react to attacks moving at near instantaneous velocities. He's fought toe-to-toe with the Flash and outmaneuvered energy blasts that cross galaxies. Omni-Man is exceptionally fast by planetary standards. He can traverse continents in seconds and evade high-tech weaponry, but his speed is limited to his environment. In a fight, Superman's light-speed reflexes make him untouchable by comparison. Durability and endurance. Superman's Kryptonian physiology is virtually invincible. He's withstood a supernova, black holes, and dimensional forces without faltering. Omni-Man, while incredibly durable, has limits. He can endure nuclear explosions and atmospheric re-entry, but his resilience pales next to Superman's. Superman is many times more durable, capable of absorbing punishment that would obliterate Omni-Man. Furthermore, Superman's solar absorption allows him to regenerate energy indefinitely, whereas Omni-Man, though tough, cannot match that level of endurance. Combat experience. Omni-Man has centuries of combat experience. He's fought wars across galaxies, often against entire species. He's a ruthless tactician who doesn't hesitate to kill. Superman, though younger, has faced a wider variety of threats. From intergalactic tyrants to reality-bending entities, his adaptability gives him the upper hand. Omni-Man's experience is vast, but Superman's versatility makes him the more complete fighter. Mindset. Omni-Man fights as a conqueror, with no hesitation to destroy anything in his way. Superman, by contrast, fights to protect. While this compassion could be seen as a weakness, it drives him to fight harder when the stakes are highest. If pushed, Superman becomes a force of nature, relentless, unstoppable, and devastating. If these two were to fight, the outcome is almost inevitable. While Omni-Man is a formidable opponent with immense strength and experience, Superman's abilities and durability far exceed his. Based on their respective capabilities, Superman would win decisively, with low difficulty. Now let's see how the battle would unfold. The fight begins with Omni-Man charging at full speed, his fists connecting with enough force to send Superman skidding across the ground. Superman doesn't stagger, he steadies himself, standing firm. Omni-Man strikes again, his fists a blur, but Superman counters with a single calculated punch to Omni-Man's chest. The impact sends Omni-Man careening into a distant mountain range, obliterating it in a cloud of dust and debris. Omni-Man quickly regains his footing, his eyes burning with rage. He rockets back toward Superman, throwing a relentless series of punches aimed at overwhelming the Kryptonian. Superman dodges and parries effortlessly, his movements precise and fluid. Each counterstrike lands with devastating power, shaking the very ground beneath them. Superman's heat vision slices through the air, forcing Omni-Man to veer off. But Superman anticipates his path and meets him mid-flight with a crushing uppercut. In orbit now, Omni-Man struggles to keep pace. Superman's speed proves insurmountable, and every desperate strike Omni-Man attempts is met with a punishing blow in return. Superman's composure never wavers. He's studying Omni-Man, dismantling him piece by piece. With a final burst of heat vision, Superman forces Omni-Man back to Earth, where he crashes into the ground, leaving a massive crater in his wake. Superman lands beside him, calm and resolute. As Omni-Man rises for one last attempt, Superman delivers a final, decisive blow, shattering Omni-Man's resolve and leaving him unconscious. The battle is over, swift and definitive. Conclusion: Superman wins with low difficulty. Omni-Man's ferocity and experience couldn't compensate for Superman's overwhelming strength, speed, and unshakable durability. Superman's ability to absorb Omni-Man's attacks with minimal effort, combined with his precise and deliberate counters, left little room for doubt. Omni-Man's brute force simply wasn't enough to match the Man of Steel's sheer power and composure.